All right, babies. It's that time again. Oh, yeah. Ow! We are in Zephaniah 2. And I think I'm pretty much going to ignore Zephaniah 2 because it's just another one of those. God's mad at you. And you're going to see how powerful and righteous he is after he kills all of you. And that's going to be a witness to the world of how loving he is and merciful. I can't go there, people. I just cannot go there. So instead, we're going to stick with the gospel according to... Actually, no, we checked out the Aquarian gospel of Jesus the Christ. Oh, yeah, baby. And we're in chapter 101. And there it has the familiar passage borrowed from the traditional Gospels, where a Roman soldier comes to Jesus and says, I have a servant who's sick. He needs you. But like me, I give my servants orders and they follow it. You don't have to come to my house. All you have to do is speak the word and he will be healed. And Jesus says, I haven't found faith like this in all of Israel. So, go home and your servant will be healed. And of course, that's what happens. Then there's they throw in another little bit of Jesus and his disciples come across a funeral rite procession, and there's a young child that had died prematurely, and Jesus raises him from the dead. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. We love it when Jesus raises the dead. Oh, yeah. Because certainly we've been raised from the dead. Oh, yeah. Just a little precursor to his resurrection, and his resurrection a precursor to our resurrection, and our current experience of resurrected life is a precursor of the coming resurrection. Yeah, baby. It's all about being raised to new life. So I wonder, once we get to the final end, I wonder what else is going to happen, right? Car's being squeaky today. You never know when it's gonna be squeaky. It wants to be squeaky. All right. Now it's quiet. Perfect. Thank you. Now I just want to mention, I want to make a big deal about this, but there are scholars who say that in this depiction of Jesus with the Roman centurion, the squeaking's making me laugh. This little story is a sign that the centurion is in a gay relationship with his servant. And before you go too crazy thinking that's like way speculative, the reason they do that is there's no historical evidence to suggest a Roman centurion would have that much care for an individual person under his authority. So it makes sense to me, but I'm not going to, go crazy over that, but I'm just going to throw that out there. Now, having thrown that out there, I will mention why I'm wearing makeup today. I often don't have makeup during my my broadcast because I try to do my broadcasts as soon as I leave the house. And the reason I do that is because I'm trying to be a witness to you that at the very start of your day, you can engage God no matter how you feel or what's going on. So that's why I try not to prepare. I don't want to be like one of those pastors in a mega church who's got this major presentation put together, and now they're going to influence you somehow with their mastery of some subject or whatever. For me, it's more important that we just show how we can just come to the Lord as we are. And if we're coming to him in faith in order to bless others, then he's going to show up in some kind of way. He's going to manifest himself in some kind of a way to confirm his word. Oh yeah, baby. So that's why I do what I do, and that's why I frequently don't have makeup on, is because I'm going to the gym and I don't want to have makeup on when I'm in the sauna, because that makes people unnecessarily nervous, and I don't want to do that. I will, however, frequently have makeup on out on the floor, because for a long time now, I don't know how long it's been, at least 5 years, I would say, I've been as much as possible trying to promote diversity in public life, because I work with suicidal kids, and the major reason they're suicidal is they don't see diversity out in real life, and they're experiencing diversity, and so they are afraid to be themselves, and that's why they are 5 times more likely to seriously consider suicide than any other teenage group. So that's why I do what I do. It's a public service. And I used to dance as well in the streets of New Haven. Actually did it 1,000 times. I counted, yes, it was about 1,000 times. And that was so freeing. And so I loved doing it. People were so appreciative, 99% of them, so understanding. And when I would talk to people and tell them what I just told you, sometimes they would cry, because they would think like, wow, you're doing this for them and risking, some harm, because there's toxic masculinity out there. And when I say that, I'm not saying all masculinity is toxic. I'm saying there is toxic masculinity. And one of the things we don't talk about is toxic femininity. So let's talk about that next time. So anyway, I do this because of them. And I also do this because God is both male and female. And I'm not saying he's in favor of what I'm doing, or I'm not even sure he was in favor of me dancing in public. I don't know. But what I do know is he's perfectly a balance of masculine and feminine qualities, because we are created in his image. What we've done is destroyed those images of what those gender-based characteristics are. And so this is my way of saying God isn't the toxic masculine ogre depicted in the Bible. He is a blending of a heavenly mix. And so this is just my public way of bringing attention to it. But we still have yet to figure out what is that perfect blend of masculinity and femininity. And I would say the answer is most likely found in the study of science, and how, if you just study the reproductive processes in creation itself, you'll start to get some characteristics that actually, if we reflected them in our own behaviors, we wouldn't have genocidal wars and mistreatment of difference and deification of masculine powers. Oh yeah, baby.